both Tuesday and Wednesday's lesson is just spending time on using the properties of logarithms. So first I just want us to think about what are the basic exponent properties. So a squared times a to the third equals what? A to the fifth. Because when you multiply bases that are the same, you add the exponents. What about if you divide bases that are the same? You subtract the exponents. And if you raise a power to a power, you multiply the exponents. So these are the rules that we've talked about all year long with exponents. And since exponents and logarithms are inverses, they also have common properties. So product property, think about when we multiplied bases, what did we do? We added the exponents. So when we're multiplying u times v, we can take each of the bases, give them their own log, and add them together. What goes with divide? Subtract. And if you're raising something to a power, you can bring that power, the exponent can come down out front, and you multiply the power times the log. So we're just going to take a few minutes to go from expanding into separate logs and condensing back into one log. All right, so for example, log base 2 of 7 times x to the third divided by y. There are 3 separate bases, so I'm going to give each one its own log. I need to make sure that we write the base down, and I'm just going to separate all of this out. So each base from here gets its own log. Since the 7 and the x are being multiplied, I will add the logs. Since we're dividing by y, we'll subtract the logs. Then same for b. I have 3. Oh, wait, we got one exponent. All exponents need to be brought to the front. Sorry. So my final answer, log base 2 of 7 plus 3 log 2 of x minus log 2 of 1. All right, so I have 3 separate bases. I'm going to give each one its own log, making sure that you bring the base down. Now let's just fix that y to the 6th right away. I'm going to take that exponent of 6, bring it out front, and take 6 times the log base 5 of y. Now, the 2, the x, and the y are all being multiplied, so I just add them together. So this is what we call expanding, giving each base its own log. But then we're also going to condense. I'm going to bring this way. So the first thing you want to go through is see if there's anything that was brought out front that we need to be moving back to being an exponent. So this 2 comes back here. Then we condense everything into one log. Notice there is no base. That's what we call the common log. Base 10, we don't have to write that. The 10 is implied. So I'm going to take the 6. Since this log is being added, I'm going to multiply, and 2 squared is 4. Then since this log is being subtracted, I'm going to divide by 3. So I'm just taking each of the bases into this portion here, and now we can simplify. 6 times 4 is 24, divided by 3. Log 8 is the most simplest answer for that. All right. Last one, I'm going to move everything back to being an exponent that was in front of the log. And I'm going to bring a single log base 3 down. 7 squared is 49. Since we're subtracting, I'm going to divide by x to the 5th.